right, well, joining me for casual Keppel conversations, I'm calling it, is Aaron Jurd. And Aaron, you've just recently been on stage for the very first time here at Great Keppel Island. How was it?
It was good, Shaz, to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. I was a little bit nervous when I first went up there just because it's been such a long time since I have done a gig. It's been about 6 months. So it was good to actually get back into it. And it's sort of like riding a bike. You know, once you start, you can pick it back up fairly quickly again. And it was good to, performing live is one of my favourite parts of everything that I do. So it's nice to be able to get back into that and perform for a crowd that's, you know, is supportive and is what these people are. So it's been cool.
Now, obviously, last year for Country on Keppel, you were on the lineup due to that terrible C word we won't talk about. You weren't able to come up due to border restrictions, but you were finally able to get on that ferry and make it over. So I bet it's a bit of a celebration as well that, yes, I'm finally here.
Definitely, and it feels like such a long time coming as well, just because, you know, I was meant to be here last year, so I was prepping for that a few months beforehand, and then with the border closures and everything, unfortunately I couldn't make it, and then I've had all of this year, you know, 12 months to prep myself and everything for this time around, and things were looking a little bit iffy sort of for a while, but now I'm here, and that's the main thing, and it's awesome to be here finally, and it's one of my first times up this far north as well in Queensland, so it's a beautiful place to be. So
now, playing with a backdrop of, the Great Keppel Island, the beautiful ocean, the palm trees swaying in the background, it's not your typical venue.
No, it's not. I actually feel like I'm on holidays or something. You know, I don't feel like this is work. It's like, oh, I wish work was like this all the time. But it's definitely a nice backdrop. I couldn't believe the temperature as well. I mean, from where I'm from, it's like 15 and 16 of a day, and you know, up here we're like mid-20s at the moment. So I feel like I want to go and have a swim.
Well, you probably can fit that in this afternoon before the late night entertainment starts on stage. Now, coming off the back of a recent release, Midnight Train is your latest single. You performed that on stage earlier. The crowd was thoroughly enjoying your performance. So how's it been going new music-wise for you?
It's been good. I mean, it has been a little bit quieter in the sense of like live music. But today was the first day back, which is really cool. But it's sort of been, I guess you could say there's a bit of a silver lining to it, if there is one with COVID, but that I've been able to actually step back and record a lot more and write a lot more, because a couple of years ago when I was playing so many shows, I didn't really have time to sit down and write, you know, and I'm not one of those artists that can just sit down and write on the spot, so I've got to be in the right mindset. But this year, it's definitely, and a little bit of last year, has given me the opportunity to do that, and I've pretty much finished the next EP that I'm working on or working towards. But you know, songs can change up in the recording process and whatnot. But I'm definitely working towards that, and it's a little bit of a different direction this time around. So I can't wait for people to hear it.
So where can people stay up to date with all things Aaron Jurd for new music, new releases, where you're going to be playing next, all of that kind of jazz? Yeah,
sure. So the best place to follow me would be on Facebook and Instagram if people are interested. I'll be honest with you.
You're tongue-tied.
I'm tongue-tied. I'm still like coming off of the stage. But if people want to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, at Aaron Jurd Music is what I'm on under there. And my website as well. I often put gigs up on my website and different things. But the social media platforms are the ones that, you know, I'm mostly frequent on. So
now, I will say I've had the pleasure of chatting and interviewing you before in Radio Land. So it's so nice to finally get the chance to meet you in person, Aaron, and hear you perform live. You're going to be back on stage tomorrow. So Country on Keppel goes for the Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. You'll be back on stage tomorrow. What can we expect from your performance tomorrow?
Tomorrow, hopefully, I've added a couple of different songs in from the set today. All of the originals that I performed today will still be in there, but a couple of different cover songs in that. Just because my musical taste is so broad, I like a bit of everything, so I try to incorporate that in there. I think that is reflected through my writing as well. But it'll basically be similar to today. Originals, a couple of covers, and yeah, hopefully the audience is as good tomorrow as what they were today. So,
I think that the crowd has definitely built across the morning, and I think they're getting really excited. It's just the fact of being able to enjoy live music, given the current sort of circumstances that the world we're living in at the moment. It's very different, and it's nice that people can get up, have a dance, they can kind of relax, and just kind of, I think, get on island time, but also forget about some of the cares of the real world, just for maybe just this weekend.
Exactly. It's definitely nice for that, just to be able to forget all your worries and just enjoy the music and enjoy the atmosphere of the island. And yeah, I couldn't think of many better places to play a gig, so it's been good.
Now, I've been asking the artists that I've been chatting to today, and will be across the weekend, top 3, if you're stuck on an island. I mean, we're obviously stuck in paradise and we're thoroughly enjoying it. But if you were to be, say, shipwrecked on an island, what would Aaron Jurd's top 3 must-haves be?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to say my dog, just because, you know, he'll be there to keep me company, I guess. So Turbo's in.
Yeah. So what type of dog's Turbo?
Turbo is a cattle dog cross Kelpie cross Bull Arab. He's got a little bit of everything in him.
Okay. Yep.
But he's a good boy. But other than Turbo, I'd probably say my guitar, just to sort of keep me company and give me a chance to make the most of being on the island. I might be able to write some more songs. And probably the other thing would be a good whiskey.
Oh, nice. What's Aaron Jurd's go-to?
Oh, you know what? I've got so many different types, but at the moment I'm really loving American Honey Sting.
Oh, nice.
It's good. And
Yep.
The other one would be, what's the name of it? It's on the top of my head. I can't remember the name of it. It's so close.
I'd hope that this, if there's a shipwreck, that there is some sort of alcohol maybe.
There'll definitely be an alcohol. I can't remember the name of the other one, but it's like whiskey and caramel and malt as well, I think it is.
Well, that
It's
sounds
really
like a nice
good.
combination without
Yeah.
knowing the name of it, whatever
Yeah.
that is.
I'll think of it at the worst. I'll probably after the interview I'll be like, that was it.
Maybe you'll be...
Budliner.
What is
Yeah,
it?
Budliner.
Budliner.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah,
Have to
it's
get that
a
one.
good one. Yeah, you should
wow.
try it.
Well, Aaron, thank you so much for your time, and can't wait to see you back on stage tomorrow. But obviously, stay up to date with you on all your socials, on your website, and keep an ear out for more new music from the one and only Aaron Jurd. Thanks for your time.
Thanks so much for having me, Shaz. It's been a pleasure.